finally got these sun on here. God. I see why they don't want the sun out. I'm gonna tell you why. See, we're gonna have this problem, y'all. Another reason why I don't be going live and shit, because they know that I'm saying something that ain't no nigga on here really saying too tough. Big ups to all the brothers who putting the information of the history together. But we was, that was coming. Most I already said we're gonna do that. The next big step, eating them fruits, eating them berries, melons, and detoxing and being celibate. That's the only way you're gonna see, man. Try to put my phone down so I can let it sit. That's why they try to break up my damn my lives. So they know we're gonna talk some spiritual shit. It's like working out, but it's spiritual nature too at the same time. Man, you're dealing with semen retention, that's an all spiritual thing. They ain't really nothing physical. They try to make it seem physical, like, get all nice and magnetized, pull abroad or whatever, make people watching and shit like that. Yeah, that's physical, but it's really a spiritual thing because you're fighting off spiritual attacks, warfare. There's always gonna be people doing spell work on you, especially the higher you go up. That's why we're talking about this cluster B personality disorder. That's why we're eating the right foods, get the parasites about you. Not being on them drugs that have you high on dopamine, that you just be stuck, what to do. You can still be cool. You can still be cool. You ain't got to do drugs to be cool. Working out is cool. Eating right is cool. Knowing the truth is cool. Being ignorant is dumb as hell, man. Yo, shout out. What's happening, Julia? Of course, with the magnetism too, you attract people. No matter what, like me myself, I'm a natural magnet. I attract individuals. You know what I'm saying? As far as just dealing with this, with the fruits and the semen retention. You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing, right? And I ain't saying that to my subscribers. I love y'all for coming. But I'm gonna tell you though, your attention becomes very valuable because people are like they feel entitled to your attention. That's dealing with the cluster B personality disorder. Now we know what it is, entitlement. They want to come up to you. They want to disrupt you. When they see you on a certain path that you're raising up, you're eating right, you're focused, you're actually getting goals accomplished, you're setting your day, you're setting standards for yourself. Virtue, you have nobility now. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here poisonous animal eater, running around, trying to get buff and fuck chicks. Or have sex all day. That's not what you're doing. See how the dude just walk past me? You're buff. I eat fruits only. So usually when people get in the gym with me, they start working out, they groan and grunting. I just be like, I just eat fruit, dude. I ain't even got all that shit up in me. I don't even want to go all that shit. What I'm saying though, in this day and age, you have to save yourself, man, because it's very, very important right now. Saying is, hey, what's happening, Julie? So I just realized. Peace, bro. Love out to you. But the sun is swelling me up right now, because it's been cloudy, so it's reacting with my melanin and all that shit, so it's bringing all the blood out. And plus I'm eating these grapes too, man. These grapes that have you nice and shredded. Super good. Vibing real high. I'm talking about so high that people that are low, they can't help but to come up to me. I'm not saying that they low down and shit, but They can't help it. They can't help it, man. They just can't help it. Some people look at you with admiration. Some people try to hurt you in a way. Gaslight and project their insecurities on you. Try to manipulate you emotionally. Like you don't know no better and shit. But with semen retention and celibacy, that helps out a 1,000% more. It's more than just being buff in the gym and thinking that you're confident, because you can walk into another buff motherfucker, see another person that's buff and swollen, and your confidence will go down. Because why? You're not confident in yourself, you ain't got that light going right in your body. You know what I mean? You want that light going. This is where it's out. It's permeating out in the field. Everybody can feel it. You can tell who's on semen retention, who's celibate, and who's not. Dude, that's one big deal. Index. That UV right now gotta be on about 10. It's like 4 o'clock, 4 something here. So it's like on 10. But when it's at solar noon, that mug is like on, woo, I see 10. So, you know, the sun helps you, it feeds you. You know, you want to eat the right foods, the sun do it. I know I'm going to keep reiterating shit because it's stupid. That's why he's blocking that sun, right? And it's crazy because in the tropics, they block the sun. You know, something's going to happen because it ain't supposed to be cloudy all day in the tropics. It's like, it's everything. So much for break. Yeah, so this is you over here, man. We had it all together. We ain't just working out. We're eating right too. We're eating fruits. About 80% of the fruit. You know what I'm saying? Work out for, you know, that's part of the thing. The eating, the nutrition is the biggest part. Now we're doing a super natural cut season too. So we're gonna do the abs. I don't want to get my sweat all on my foot. But working on them abs right now, buddy. Walk past up to me and gonna say, "You're up." Like, I don't even want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen 13 men all around. I don't want to hear that shit. I want a woman to come up and sit next to me, but she can't be too damn aggressive. You know what I mean? A woman that's too aggressive, just a little bit too thirsty. I don't know what she is. So, but we already know men gonna be aggressive. But I don't need to hear that from another man. I'm in the gym all day. You're good. And these men big as hell. It's not about being tough. By having discipline, you know what I'm saying? Have spiritual discipline. Working out is just going to be the outcome. But they'll see you and lust for you or objectify you, but you ain't even going for it. You ain't even having sex. I got all the men walking through here with baskets and shit. Dumb shit. You don't see people doing dumb shit around you too. Trying to play it off. Because all your life in your mind, in your brain, man. You're trying to play it off to get your attention. They fucked up. That's what I'm saying. The chosen ones, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this right here, man. You gotta get a year under your belt. 14 months, man. You can't be going out here squandering your light away and just jacking off and masturbating and shit like that. You're gonna be under control of another person. You know? No, don't do that. Detoxing, I'm getting all that shit off. Look, I gotta make that way on the camera, look. You know, people walk all the way over and say, "Oh, you're on the camera again. Let's go over there." They do that. Pause there every day. I'm like, how do you get paid to follow me for each? That ain't a woman. But it's like 17 men to each woman out there. That's another reason why I need to show. Like, oh, hell. You're playing this game. Now I'm telling them before I got it. They're showing you a lot of semen retention videos. I hear a lot about that. What talking about your celibacy, your life is helping the world when you do this. It's not like just helping you. It's helping everybody. It's permeating. Everybody that's connected, especially in your life family, it's making the family strong. It ain't just one person. It's all of us, you know? It's not about vanity. It's about being who you naturally are. Loving, kind, respectful, cultivating happiness, joy. Not pleasure, not pain. That comes in the game, but you know, cultivating happiness, put you on top. Ain't no big out little D, man. We're joining this together. 80% fruit will be right. Guaranteed. Every 2 days, some people want to, but what about 100%? I'm like, well, you're not meant to be. You're not humans or whatnot. We're not like animals. Like we eat one thing and that's it. We're like chemists. We can mix a lot of little things, and our body will separate the minerals and put it into every little compartment that it needs to go to. Same thing with your mind. You got a lot of parasites in we're eating a lot of parasitic foods, outside foods, bad food. It's going to be harder for you to comprehend and see with a clear mind. You got this parasite. You may not think it, but you do. That's why detox is very important. All the time, which we always detox. It's supposed to be like a crystal, like being in the sun, being like a crystal. Also, what it does is, if you eat in the right way, certain things they place fear into you. A lot of foods they have that put fear into you. And start this off when you were a child. They know how to put fear in you when you were a baby. So you start eating all the funny little frosted flakes and shit like that, you're already getting them parasites in. When I come from, they be like, yo man, you got that castor oil? I put castor oil in the bowl and get clean them out. You still be eating that fucked up shit. No more parasites. Get that. No more parasites. We're gonna think clear. We're under attack on the inside, outside, all sides. You gotta take your health back, man. Doing that is in this food first. If you get clarity, you're like, oh, man. The last I heard, man, you can't drink salt water. Like, you can't just sit there and just gulp down salt water. Who the fuck can do that? You know, because it's salty. You naturally supposed to have sugar. People always talk about sugar. Like, oh, you can't have that much sugar in it. Like, dude, you can drink something sugary and sweet quicker than you can drink something that's salty and fucked up. I mean, you can't do that. You can sip something salty, but you can't just drink it down like a can of juice without stopping. Sugar, that's the fuel. We gonna get it so complex, we're gonna tell y'all that. Now, where you get the sugar from, that's what matters. They know it. Trying to give you the wrong sugar to fuck you up. Mess up the kidneys. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get your organs and shit. But it's all an invasion any goddamn way. If you only can eat so much. You know, people try to come in my little comments and like, you know, they try to talk about my whole little canned goods when I do these canned goods. Like, no. For those who can talk about that, you must got green pastures or something. You must be feeding whole fucking communities and shit with your natural food. Other than that, nigga, we gotta get it how it is, man. If I gotta get it out of the canned good, I know it really ain't been tampered with. Unless it's something been down, but ain't no air in that motherfucker. Hey, I'm gonna eat a canned good. So what? So I'm gonna eat fresh fruits, mainly the majority of the time. Now, if I can afford a canned good, fresh fruits in the pasta, I will never have to eat a canned good unless I make my own canned good. I ain't gotta run nothing down and chase it down and kill it and eat it. I can put it in the ground and grow it, harvest it. I'm like, well, yeah, you know, plants got emotions and shit. I'm like, man, you can take a piece of a leaf off the plant, it's gonna go 10 more leaves. It's meant for you to do this. yo, we got 10 more animals we can eat you. Why do you leave your world, man, motherfucker? Why do people leave their world? Last I checked, the main reason you leave your world is to go and help other worlds. It's not to go and take from nobody else. They always show you in the movie that they gotta go take from another world. That's the only reason why they left their world. No, you leave your world, you be like, man, my shit's so goddamn abundant. I want to show y'all how to do this. And you show them. Chances are, these motherfuckers over there living in darkness. They don't know nothing about farming, cultivating their food, stars, the alignments, none of that shit. They ain't got time to. They're too busy running around eating shit that runs on the ground like a cat and shit. Not really taking time out to master the appetite. You gotta master that. You know, when you see somebody who's farming, he has to have some patience, man, until it becomes overflowing because it takes time to harvest that shit. You don't want to grow right there. And if you're a carnivore, you can kill an animal. I don't know, that's you, man. But it's not gonna be the future though. The food is gonna be the future. The food. Everybody's gonna be separated according to their too, right? It's not gonna be mixed on how we see it now. Everybody all together, carnivores, herbivores, all of this. No. That's parasites. You know the carnivores gonna have more parasites. They're gonna think more parasites. Parasites influence your thinking. Feeling your mood, your vibration. That's why it's important to cleanse them motherfuckers to get them up out of you. Don't eat as much. I got this man down here copying my every fucking move. I put my foot up, he put his foot up. He's just like, crazy. But that's another thing about it, to tell the truth, because beta males, we have beta males, they're controlled by broken women. Also, I gotta mention that. I don't know how old y'all is on here, but broken women usually control beta males, because beta males be trying to spend money to get their woman and shit. You know, she's the most hardest working being on earth. It's the woman. They know how to grind. But when they got somebody paying for them, they think you thinking, oh, that's you alpha, you paying for her to do some shit. Really, it's a beta. Because the alpha is talking shit, like, letting her know she can't do shit, you can't run over me emotionally, none of that shit. Beta males can get pumped. He won't buy shit. He may be so insecure, he may want to kill a motherfucker because he's in that custody personality and shit. That's what I'm saying, you gotta heal yourself, B. Relationships is unequally yoked right now. Especially with just having a multitude of sex and shit like that's the thing to do. I'm not excited to get with it. Like, especially if I got, I mean, I understand. I like them, I love it. But I'm not excited to be like, yo, this is something to go and get. I got it. Like it's a notch on my belt. It's a narcissistic mode. How you trying to have status and shit? That's gonna be smashing the brakes, yo. In the sun, nigga, making myself swole up. I ain't even looked away yet. He was talking about like chest. I'm like, yo, he ain't even do one rep. Chest gonna get big from not doing one rep. I put the shoulders to the back. Push that thing down, man. Okay, you be slow. Or athletic. Something athletic. You know what I mean? Ain't no time for looking. Ain't no time for other shit no more, man. I mean, we know we care, but it's like now it's a new age. Both sides hands on everybody in the whole world right now. Health is the top priority right now. That's the only thing you can't control. Really. Other than them motherfuckers giving you some kind of food, you know, really the only thing you can control is what you eat. And your desires, the ability to not try to control somebody else. And people always try to do that shit, boy. What the fuck you doing? Till I get my own grapevine. Some gonna be seeded, some gonna be seedless. I love the seeded one because I love the crunch. Okay. I be running, boy.